Hello once again, my people, it is I, Vid, and welcome back to Danganronpa. Last episode, we found out that Sakura died. We don't know who killed her, so we're doing an investigation, and it's looking a little sketchy right now. So, you know what, let's just go ahead, continue our investigation, that's how you say that, and let's get started. Alright, so, everything is all done in here. I already talked to Byakuya, so let's go ahead. I did this. Yeah, that's what I want. I was like, I want to leave the area, thank you. Those other two probably went back to their rooms. Alright, so then let's go ahead and find out where they are. Kyoko, Kiyotaka, Mondo, Makoto, Sayaka, Byakuya, Junko, Toko. Oh, wait, Toko. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds... Hi, Toko.
Who's there?
It's me! The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Well, guess what, girl? You're gonna have to fucking live with her.
I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Bitch, you better fucking tell me. Open your purse.
Open your purse.
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. Where are my slippers?
What do you want?
Where are my slippies? My feet are cold. Seriously, where the fuck do my slippers go? Oh, I'll find them later. I'll find them after I finish this episode. What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I did indeed. I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura has asked to meet with you. But I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me that she asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit it. I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Alright, Toko Fukawa. Alright, I see you. I see you. I think Yasuhiro's was somewhere around here. Yeah, here it is. Come on. I was like, I just want to be in front of it. I pressed the doorbell. Ding dong, bitch. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. Well, how did you know about that?
Could it be?
What? Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Tokyo to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and then she had them mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura. No way, I totally did it. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, can you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Bitch, you lost it again? Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hand back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Oh!
What?
Quick as a wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket. So, bitch! This bitch obviously went to go see Sakura because if Hiro's account is right, then he shouldn't have a candy.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked me to meet with her, but I never went, so, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that it was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Yeah, that's the same wrapping as the candy. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should go find out more about the protein can we found on the floor in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the Chem Lab, so where should I start? Well, I think it's close. I think it's better if we, like, try to, look at the crime scene. Let's see what's closer. Let's see what's closer. So let's see here. I don't remember which one is closer. I think it's I think the rec room was closer. Oh wait, the stairs weren't over here. The stairs were no. There are the stairs. I was like, I can't remember. Here we go, rec room. Well, let's take care of the crime scene again.
Hey.
So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming that they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying. It's more likely Yasuhiro.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and Monokuma bottles. These two strings have revealed new clues. You'd do well to look them over one more time. Alright, so Sakura's body. According to Yoko, there's still something to be discovered in Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
Correct.
You see the yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it definitely really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Okay, a yellow powder. Next is the wound in her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead receiving 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So, that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Okay. Alright, I can't believe that she was actually able to learn all of that just by looking at her body. I don't think anybody but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Alright, so then the next thing would be the Monokuma bottles. I think Kyoko said that she found a new clue involving the Monokuma files. Bottles, not files. Something new, something new. Well, there's 2 missing ones. So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, and you're sure to find it. A correlation. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer! I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you everything to begin with. Only to a degree? Monokuma, there's obviously 2 that are missing.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma file? Try to get to smaller pieces, too. Huh, are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to go get something from the Chem Lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and the dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the Chem Lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of... what? The pieces of glass you collected in one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? Well, just to see if it's actually a deadly blow to the head. That's the point of the experiment. That'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the 2 normal Monokuma bottles. They're equal. It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma files inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
Then.
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you pick on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they're balanced out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then.
Okay, then let's give it a try. So that's what it said when it was like Monokuma. That's what I said. She was hit with multiple bottles. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words...
The results of our experiment are the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
Hey.
and I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. She was hit with 2 different bottles. 2 different people hit her in the head. Or she got hit with 2 bottles from the same person. But that one doesn't really make as much sense. So, what do you think? It's all on you. I think it was because 2 people were in here. Because obviously someone was in here because somebody was hiding inside of the closet at some point in time. Kyoko said the magazine itself was having a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear he found it. Kyoko, is this...
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then, she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. Aoi Asahina, do not jump the gun. We still have a lot more things to do. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, that makes me a little more suspicious. Oh, dude, what the fuck? There, I finished examining all the things Kyoko mentioned, and I did find some new clues. But when it comes to the locker room puzzle, I'm still totally clueless.
Hey.
Oh, I just remembered. There was something that I wanted to tell you. I saw Byakuya in the Chem Lab when I went to go get the stale. I didn't want to deal with him, so I took great pains to sneak in and out without him noticing me. And?
So...
If you haven't checked out the Chem Lab, you should probably do that, since I couldn't do it myself. You know, the protein can we found in the murder scene must have come from the Chem Lab. I think you're right, I should probably take a look around that area. Indeed. Alright, well, so let's go ahead and check out the Chem Lab, sister. Where are... Nope. Where are... the stairs? I need to go find the stairs. There they are. Why am I walking so slow? Hello? I'm still getting used to playing on a controller. But I'd rather a controller than having to deal with... That's the data lab. I'd rather deal with a controller than having to deal with, not over here. Than having to deal with the mouse. Here we go. Chem Lab. Okay. Hey, Toko. Makoto. Did you have your eye on the Chem Lab, too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. I'm not gonna give that a response. Hello? Oh, I guess it's gonna take the whole thing. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Oh, it looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more importantly, right now, what's this powder that's being spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step on it. Okay, well then... Oh, wait, no, I wanted to... There we go. I was like, there's multiple things in here. These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. Oh my god, you fucking asshole, just stop it! With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. What? Let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long I dropped on a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this... Interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business on the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight in that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprint told me. God damn it, I don't ever want to do shit with Byakuya. These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Makoto.
possible.
Are they yours? No?
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. Bitch, did you want to kill me? What the fuck? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these prints are a really valuable clue. Okay, so then... Just like the regular powder itself, there's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I'd better not leave a footprint. Okay, then what about all of this? This is a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could have only been around the time of the incident. If that really is what happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Okay. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also remains of a broken bottle. And it looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. So what's inside the left side? According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to be spilled right after the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Okay. So then what's in shelf A? Let's see, what's on this shelf? There's all kind of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink was found in the rec room, but probably came from this shelf. All the containers of the shelf is labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I considered this part of the shelving unit section A. But wait, There's one bottle on here that's leveled Chem C9. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here on accident. Okay, what about B? So on this shelf is, it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Wow, what the fuck? Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
Wait, what? You think studying science and mathematics has no particular application in the real world?
That's fine.
The worlds of lifelong losers, which I suppose suit you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving at unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about the shelf. Okay, and then C. On this shelf is... One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. They look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving unit section C. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that Section A, there was a bottle with the label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing at Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Okay. That's it? That's it?
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Shut the fuck up.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
I have
See you soon.
no clue. What the fuck? Hold on, is it time already? But we're right in the middle of figuring out this locker room mystery. I'll have to try and tie up all the loose ends in the class trial. No. I absolutely will figure everything out. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Hold up. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery!
What?
What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body! Ah! This is just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait.
Now then, please go down the elevator. Well, I'll see you all down there. Down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the word.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Don't
Whoops.
be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sayaka. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here. The person is one of us. Alright, let's go.
Don't look at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. Okay, Byakuya. The culprit is one of us. No, make no mistake about that. Toko? Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you? Okay, Sahina? How could you just stand there and say you didn't do it, even without breaking a sweat? Kyoko?
Hey,
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going. Alright, let's go. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It felt lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, ding dong! The ride was over. The doors opened once again. Ooh, hey Egyptian goddess, how are you? Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few! Oh, you must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill, find your assigned seats! Alright, and so the curtain opened for the 4th time. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial! Alright, let's go ahead and... Yes, I would love to save. But let's go ahead and set up some stuff. First off, let's go check our truth bullet, sister. Alright, so Monokuma File 4. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered a violent vomiting of blood. Chair had been jammed against the door within the rec room, blocking access from the outside. It is believed that the killer did this to create the locker room scenario. Sakura was found dead seated in a chair slumped forward. Traces of blood were found around her mouth, presumably from when she vomited blood. However, there was no injury or indication as to why she would have vomited blood. A blood stain was found in front of the shelf on magazines. The blood is presumed to be Sakura's. There is currently no explanation to how a blood stain would have appeared. At one point, Aoi had been injured and taken to the nurse's office. After she was taken care of, she gave a piece of candy to Sakura, which had this type of wrapper. According to Aoi, she had monopolized this candy as soon as it became available. So obtaining a piece would have been difficult to impossible. There were pieces of red glass scattered near the table in the rec room. After finding a top and bottom pieces, it was concluded that the shard must have come from the bottle. A Monokuma figure was found lying on the rec room floor. It would have fitted roughly in the palm of your hand. There are a number of red bottles on the shelf of the rec room. Inside each bottle is a Monokuma figure. Additionally, there seems to be some kind of unknown correlation between the bottles. An empty protein drink was found near the rec room, near the rec room door. The container had labeled reading Chem A2. The shards of glass from the window that had broken to get into the room were both found around and underneath the container. A fresh handbag was found inside of the rec room's open locker. Since the locker was open before they opened the locker room, there's no way someone was hiding in there before they arrived. Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro asking them to meet her in the rec room by noon. She had then slipped these notes underneath each person's room door. Byakuya confirmed that he had received Sakura's note, but also claimed that he never went to see her, and in fact he had not gone to see her at all that day. Toko confirmed that she received Sakura's note, but also claimed that she never went to see her. A small bit of garbage accidentally fell out of Yasuhiro's pocket. It was a piece of paper with red polka dots on it. Yellow, hello? It's not time for me to stand up yet, but whoa, I've been talking a lot. Oh my god. Yellow powder was found in the instep of Sakura's foot. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. All the Monokuma bottles appear to be roughly the same weight. However, when the bottle shards were weighed against an intact bottle, the shards were found to be heavier. Is there more to that? Nope. On the magazine shelf, one magazine had been put back upside down. Inside the magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It is assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so. On the shelf, Chem Lab Section A contains supplements. Oh my god, I can't read. Section B contains reagents, and Section C contains harmful chemicals. A bottle of poison labeled as Section C had been placed in Section A of the shelf. There was a broken bottle Okay, so there was a broken bottle in front of the Chem Lab shelf, which was labeled Chem C4. The powder on the floor was assumed to have come from this. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled on the after the incident took place. Someone had left footprints in the powder spilled in the Chem Lab. These footprints appeared only near the leftmost section of the shelf. From this, it can be assumed that the suspect only had business in this area. Okay, so that's all the truth billets. Let's go ahead and set our skills real quick. Lost in thought. Increase the time limit for each phase. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I want to do upshift, robot jock, neutral, melodious. Okay, so that's the only things that I can have. And with that, I think I am going to go ahead and pause the episode there. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Veed. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching this. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching me finish up my investigation and actually have no idea what the fuck is going on. Yeah, no, I have no idea. Make sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe buttons down below and have a fellow YouTuber out. Make sure to hit the notification bell so that way you don't miss up on any of my uploads. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.